Let's get this party started. Forger, how you doing? You're at 400,000 in the 6-star arena. 3.6 million to go. Well, that's not a bad... I gotta start somewhere, right? I think I'm just over a million. I've been just over a million for a while. Man, Falcon, how you doing? 1.4 million. Yeah. I'm gonna get to 3 or 3.2 for summoner trials, and then we're gonna go for, well, we're gonna try for a full run of 6 and 5 stars in the featured, and if we get a full run in, we should end up at 49 million, and then we'll do one full run of 5 stars tomorrow for the basic, and one run of 6 stars tomorrow for the featured, and we should all be all done. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so we won't have too much here. Mr. Showers, how was your Friday night coming along? Can't believe 6-star hype is coming out in game before 6-star Blade. They might look at, well, because Blade was such a dominant character. I think if we get Blade, it will be in February. If Blade is added to the 6-star pool, I think it will be in February. I think what they ended up doing when they had the Blade featured crystal, I think it was February 27th or 22nd, something like that. So if we see Blade, that might be when we see him introduced. But yeah, I think Hyperion is the final unavailable 6-star. The only other one would be Quake, which I don't know if we'll see her at all. The arena for Hyperion, it's going to be pretty high. It is going to be pretty high. And it's a good thing he does not have high prestige. But yeah, I think he is by far the most dominant character that we don't have a 6-star. That when we do, it could change things. Doing okay, just tired from work. It's kind of kicking my butt. I'm so unfit. Yeah. Yeah, well, regardless if you're fit or not, just, I mean, if you've had a long time where you're not, doing a bunch of physical activity, and then all of a sudden, yeah. And it's much harder, too, right, to get into that kind of rhythm when you've been out of it for a while. I didn't even start the featured or the basic. So, for the featured, I wanted to go for 5-star Penny, so I definitely need to be on the ball for that. I barely started the basic. I just got the multiplier going, but I figured I would get those ones done first before any of the others, because the others would be able to do all day Sunday and Monday morning. So, so yeah. Oh, actually, we should be able to parry him fine with Moman. Yeah. Not an issue there at all. Go, Moman. I wonder if Blade, Magic, and Voodoo will all be released in the 6-star pool by May. Blade, Magic, Voodoo not available. Yeah, but I think Hyperion is more of a game changer than the others as a 6-star. And I think, I don't know, dude. After the thing today, with no side quest again next month, I have a feeling that, well, I've been saying it for a while, and maybe it seems like a downer or whatever, but it is the way I see it. I think that they're wrapping up the game. Not in the sense of turning off servers or whatever, but they are wrapping it up as far as their effort on the game. We'll see new stuff for sure. We'll see stuff developed, but what we have seen previously, it's not going to be. Yeah, we're not going to see them as involved with the game as they have been. And so I think something like Hyperion, they realize that Hyperion people are going to go hardcore for him. And they're going to go hardcore for Blade as well. Ghost Rider, not so much. But because it will be a new 6-star, yeah, they will go for him. So yeah, I think that right now what they're going to be doing, and we'll probably see the Cyber Weekend deals being pretty damn crazy. But I think, yeah, we are going to see them be doing things to get as much money as quickly as they can over the next little while, which is why I've decided I'm not spending any more money. So, yep. Oh, actually, let me put the link, because just in case anybody isn't familiar in regards to the 6-stars that are coming, put the link in the description just so they can check that out. Yeah, no side quest next month, and none for October either. The October one, though, I don't know if they explicitly said, but I think it's kind of implied. Link to forum posts for September. There we go. Yeah, so no side quest for September, and basically the patch for September and October is kind of going to be a continuation. So what happens in September, October will be a continuation of that. So from that, I would take it to mean that there is no side quest for October either. What we are going to get is the objectives. It looks like the objectives are basically going to be like what we had this month. That you'll do things from the event quest, and by doing so you'll get items where you can spend, kind of thing. So we updated the description. Well, that's some bullshit. Well, I mean, they're not going to be spending as much time on the game, so not having to develop side quests mean that's less time for them spending on the game, right? So, I mean, they haven't come out and explicitly said that, but they've been hinting at it since July, really. Well, since June, July. No, I wasn't expecting that we would see September and October tied together, but I wasn't expecting a side quest for September. Finally got my first good tech, and is a 4-star Spider-Man. Oh, Starkey's not a bad champion at all. Very good. Very good indeed. Yeah, when they came out and said that they were pulling back on the story quest legends runs because of mercs, that wasn't entirely honest. Part of it was, okay, fine, if they want to put it on mercs, but it's they kind of said it, but they also tried to divert from it. But basically they said they just don't want to be spending the time verifying results. Mercs or not, they still need to verify results, right? So that's basically what comes down to why they removed that. Then we saw the removal of the side quest for this month. Less champions being updated. And it looks at like, so people were expecting... Now, see, again, they lied there too. So they said less champions updated so that they could concentrate more and make the updates better. But then the Gamora buff, it doesn't look like much is being done. Even though there's only 2 updates. Gamora and Miles. But in Gamora's case, yeah, it's nothing significant. So it wasn't really so that they could concentrate more on putting effort into it. It was just because they don't want to put the work into doing it. So yeah, they're just slowly drawing down their work on this game. I could see, maybe not this year, no, maybe not 2021, but I could see probably within the next 6 to 8 months, well, let's say by December, maybe January, where we only get a monthly EQ once every 2 months. Now, I don't know if they would make the monthly EQ longer, that might be what they would end up doing. Or simply, yeah, you've got this monthly EQ, make it last you 2 months. Take your time with it. I could see that happening. And unfortunately, what this now means too is that their third quarter for this year is going to be low revenue as well, which will propel the decline. The only thing I don't like about it is probably it's like this month for the objectives, it meant I had to use a lot more energy. So it's going to mean the same thing next month probably too. Billy, do you have Blade? Because if you have Blade, Snark Spidey is going to help Blade a fair bit with synergy, and the synergy Stark Spidey gets from Blade isn't bad. It's not as impactful as what Stark Spidey will do for Blade, but it's not bad. If the game went stagnant, would you quit? No, because most of my time currently is in Arena anyway, which is pretty stagnant. I mean, I don't do Arena necessarily to advance in other areas. I do it kind of for something like week 10, where if I want to get it done, I've got the units to get me through it. So Arena is just a time sink for me. So yeah, I would still be at the very least doing Arena. Yeah, the only thing for me that would change is just leaving an alliance. That's about it. But the amount of time that I would be spending on Arena, I don't see that changing. If anything, that might make, like, as the game draws down, might make Arena easier because you'd have less people competing as more and more people leave the game. So it might make picking up champions a lot easier. But yeah, I expect the game to be accessible for a long time. And I don't know. Maybe there'll be a revival as some of these movies come out and stuff. Yeah, it's possible. But I think as the movies come out and stuff, and new games are coming out and going online and whatnot, whether it be consoles or mobile or whatever, I don't know if MCOC will be able to. I don't know if they'll be able to bring back their previous audience, and I don't know how well they'll be able to capture a new audience. And unfortunately, like with some of the stuff that they're intending to do with relics, strikers, so on and so forth, I think people who are not necessarily fed up with the game, but looking for a way out, I think they'll use that as their way out. And I don't know if those things will entice new people. If you have people who leave because of the new things or the way things are going, as long as they're able to replace those people, then it's fine. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they will be able to. And as it is right now, I think it would be very difficult to have somebody come into the game and have them stay. Like, you might absolutely get somebody come in, try it out for a little bit, but I think when they realize how the control issues, and if it's somebody with not an old device, but an older device, when they're having the issues with crashing and whatnot, I don't know if you're gonna wanna wait it out, right? Like somebody who's been playing the game for a while, they've got time or money invested into it. Sure, you'll hang out for a bit to see, are they going to make up for the deficiencies in the game? Are they going to make it better? But if you've only been playing the game a week or two, and you're like, well, it crashes every hour on me, what you have no need, like you're not invested in it to stay. So. But also, I don't think that the company is invested in the game anymore either. So, What about you? Do you figure if it went stagnant that you would continue to play, or would you look for something else? I think they might. You might actually see some people leaving, or at the very least say they're going to leave. I don't know whether or not they'll actually just, you know, delete the game and just not bother. But you might see some people doing that this coming week because their compensation, their controls compensation is going to be out Monday or Tuesday, and I think maybe the principle of it might piss off a lot of people, where they wait until Summer of Pain is over to distribute the compensation. Anybody who's already cleared it out now, it's probably irrelevant. But if anybody were waiting, you know, thinking, okay, maybe Friday or this weekend or Monday, you know, they might be able to put those resources to use in Summer of Pain, I think that might piss off a lot of people. I would write it out because I came back from an extended break. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Like since I've been doing Arena, that's about my main interest. Really, it's just Arena, something to kill time. You know, you don't really need to pay too much attention to it. Watching TV gives you something else to do. And yeah. One thing I was kind of looking forward to, I hadn't really decided if I was going to try to go for a Legends run for 7.3, but I was kind of looking forward to it, at least considering it. But even that possibility being taken away kind of annoyed me, but so be it. I think, yeah, they're still making a profit on it. Their revenues just aren't what they were, but they are still making more than what the game is costing them. And I think what might have started to happen was they're realizing that they can't increase revenues just by increasing content. So what they're going to do is they're going to increase profits by decreasing expenses. And the expenses being the time that they're spending working on the game. The fact that it's been ages and ages with the crashing and the bug controls issue alone should say something. Yeah, but the thing is, that's our fault to an extent because we're still playing and paying for things even though it's problematic, which gives them less reason to resolve it because they can not spend the time and the resources to fix things, and they realize they've still got income or revenue because of the game. I think if we had the control issues or whatever for a month, and then all of a sudden people are like, well, no more spending, either they would have worked a lot quicker to resolve it, or they would have just said, okay, well, you know, we're not making anything from it, so we'll shut down the server. It's pretty hard, though, to grind Arena when I come back from work, which is labor intensive. Yeah. Yeah, things like the Wish Crystal Mastery reworks and blah blah. I don't even know if those will happen. And if they do, I think it will be further out than they anticipated. Yeah, and I mean, you can't expect that Arena would carry this game because there's very few people I think that would regularly log in because of Arena. And the thing is, too, if you don't have new content or difficult content, well, then you don't need the resources, so you don't need the units, so then why do Arena, right? I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm completely wrong, and they're just reducing their effort in the game as they plan to do more. I don't know. I'm trying to find some way positive to look at it. Imagine Kabam getting burned out of their own game. Oh, I bet. Absolutely. I think if you've been working on something for this amount of time, 7 years, yeah. And I think about 6-8 months ago, we were seeing several different people leaving them. Like Kabam French was one. There was at least another one or two. And I think absolutely, you've been doing the same thing day in, day out for many years. It's, there's not really a big change overall. You look for different opportunities. But now I think from Kabam's perspective, right, a game 7 years old, you're in a decline financially currently or revenue-wise currently. You don't necessarily see a way to increase revenues. You have other properties, so it's probably the smart thing to cut your losses and focus on your newer properties. Because your newer properties, as just because they're new, there's going to be interest, right? And so you'll get newer people in. The likelihood of those people spending is probably a lot more than a game that's been around for 7 years. Now, you absolutely do have people who are big spenders for this game, but the need for that is decreasing, right? As people's rosters grow, their resources grow, they get better at the game, the need for them to spend decreases. And I don't know if somebody who starts today is going to be spending $100 a month. And even $100 a month is not going to be very much. So I don't know, you probably get people that are spending several hundred a week. So I don't know if somebody starting this game today is going to be doing that. Now, somebody starting MCOC, or if they come out with their Mirrorverse game or whatever else it is, the likelihood might be there. So they could see that these new properties have the potential to earn them some big revenue. Because at the end of the day, regardless of how much fun or much of a time sink we find this, the game is still a business. And if it's not succeeding as a business, well, then you don't necessarily continue a business when you're losing money on it. So, but yeah, I think anybody who was to say that the game is fine and it's not. They're not reducing resources or time commitment to it. Either they don't realize what's going on, or they're just blatantly lying. But this has been a long time coming. But I don't see playing any other mobile games. And even this one, I didn't search this out. It randomly came up, and I got interested because I thought my nephew would be interested in it. But I think he tried it for about a week. And here I am 7 years later. Kabam's financials are going down because cab opening without quit. That's definitely 50% of the revenue. Now, I think when your customer base is basically telling you, they're not liking what you're doing, and you ignore them and you just continue on your path, eventually, your business is not going to succeed. When your customer base is saying, hey, this is what would work, this is what we want, and either you're not willing or not able to do it, your business is not going to last very long. One thing that really kind of annoyed me, there was a post on the forums last week, I think, and I thought it was maybe the Kabam forums wouldn't be the place, but the person who posted, I thought it wasn't a rude post. They were just saying, they feel that the game is not as popular as it once was, which is absolutely true and fair. You can't expect the game 7 years old to be as popular as it was 4 or 3 years ago. So anyway, so that was how they posed their question, and just, does anyone else feel this way? Do we feel it's in decline or whatever? I don't know if in the post they actually said, is the game dying? But one of the Kabam mods responded with every time the question of if I had $1 for every time somebody says the game is dying, I would have been able to retire. And then they closed the post. And I'm like, that's not the way you respond to that. Like, now you could get a troll that would just be, hey, the game is dying, blah, blah, whatever, right? But the way the question was posed, that's not what it was. It was somebody that seemed to like the game, they're concerned about the state of the game, and they wanted a discussion about it. And for Kabam to come and just shut that down, I'm like, not a good way to deal with your customers. Like, you know, something to be a little bit honest. Like, okay, yeah, you know, we've been having some issues, but we're hoping to, you know, get these resolved, and we're looking for ways to get back to where we were. They could have even used that as an opportunity. You know, like ask the forums, what do you guys think would be some way to rejuvenate the game, right? But just to shut down that topic and conversation, not a good idea. Maybe I should have just titled this stream "The Rant." More like because Kabam acts like a 5-year-old kid when it comes to a lot of issues and decisions on this game. I don't know about the game, but the forums, yeah, some of their mods, I don't know how they. Well, there's probably more to their job. Well, yeah, there is more to their job than being a forum moderator. So, but for some of the response I see them provide on the forums, I'm like, you are terrible representative of this company. Okay, so we're done with the summer trials. Now let's get started with the 6 stars. Work our way through the featured arena. My second 5-star is Silver Surfer. Is he good? Not really. The best thing about him probably is his prestige, which it's really only going to serve you as a 6-star. So as a 5-star, he still got good prestige as a 5-star, but you'd want to make that investment as a 6-star, really. He's not a terrible character. The biggest thing is he's just a little bit, his timing makes him a little bit difficult to play. Oh, that was way too quick. Damn, Sam! Oh, that was too slow. Oh, dear. Okay. Deadly Fox, how you doing? How's your Friday night coming along? Why leave your alliance? Like, why would I leave my alliance? I don't have any intent currently to leave the alliance I'm in. The only reason I would leave my current alliance would be if I were, which is not going to happen, if I were going to become more competitive or wanted to become more competitive in war, or if I just if I didn't want to be logging into the game on a regular basis. But as it is, because I'm logging in all the time to do arena, so I may as well participate in alliance stuff too. Oh dear, I pushed it too far. Oh no, we're good. I think this L2 will do him in. Maybe not. Okay, cool. I miss the older days where there were 3-star featured arena. That arena was the way the arenas were structured previously was beneficial to some, but the new structure is beneficial to some as as well. No, I wanted to do. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. I like the way the arena is now, simply because, well, one, you can get a 6-star, and two, I do kind of like being guaranteed the 3 and the 4-star, which the 3-star was guaranteed for a while. Like, you knew what you needed to put up to get a 3-star. But I liked how, like, currently now it's the same thing for a 4-star. There's a specific amount of points you need to put up and you'll get the 4-star. I like that outside of a brand new 5 or 6-star, at least for myself, well, depending on roster, it's time consuming and a fair bit of work, but you can set out and probably be successful in getting a new 5-star. And if you're willing to put in more work and probably use some units, you can probably be pretty consistent on getting new 6-stars as well. The one thing I don't like personally, just because it is time consuming, but game wise, I do really appreciate how they changed with the Summer Trials Arena, where that is where a majority of your units from Arena are, because that's accessible to everybody. So I do like and appreciate they did that. But how did you get to that arena? Because I want a 3-star Peni Parker. So to do the basic and the featured arena, you need to be at least uncollected, I believe. So if you're not uncollected, you can't access the basic and the featured. You can only access the Summer Trials. Yes. So when they first made the changes, you could still only get a maximum of 540 units per week just from arena milestones, but they put the majority of those milestones in the featured and the basic, which meant you had to be uncollected even to get, a good chunk of units. And then when they made their final change, they put the majority of the units, it's still 540 as the max, but they put the majority of it, half of them, in Summer Trials. And yeah, I like that because it's accessible to everybody. What I meant by burning themselves out, since they are pursuing too many highly ambitious tasks, like so many goals in Dev Diary. Oh, okay. But the thing is, they need to, like, just because they put it in Dev Diary doesn't mean that's actually what they're intending to do, right? Because they're going to put in there a ton of stuff so that we're like, wow, they're doing a lot of work, or they're planning to do a lot of things, right? Because, like, for example, I think the last Dev Diary, they had the Wish Crystal in there. I don't think they ever mentioned Masteries. But the Dev Diary from last year, they had the Wish Crystal. Then nothing ever came of it. Now, the most recent Dev Diary, they also put the Wish Crystal in there again. And they also added the thing about Masteries, reworking Masteries. I think those might be things that they think are possibilities or things they would like to do. But I don't necessarily think that it's things that they have in the works. Like, don't forget, we saw bases. Was that what it was called? Yeah, bases that were coming for, 3 years? And they finally scrapped that. So we could see the Mastery set, we could see the Wish Crystal, whatever it is. They can say it's things that they're planning. They could be planning or thinking of it for years, and it just never come to fruition. And now, again, things that are in the Dev Diary, yeah, they could be planning or hoping, but as time goes on and they realize, this is gonna be a lot of effort on our part, let's give up on it. Yeah, we could see that happening. Yeah, so for me, for the most part, unless something is actually in game, that's partly why I don't really pay attention to the buff champions and stuff, just because we'll see it in game, and then even a week, 2 weeks after, it might change or something might be different. So until something's been there for a while, I don't really pay much attention. The up, up, down, down challenge is easy. Yeah, it's meant to be, though. It's meant to be. And I think part of that is because we have week 10, which is relatively difficult. You need a pretty decent roster for it for week 10. So it's not necessarily accessible to everybody. So I think they've done this other challenge to be more accessible to other people in the game. So a good idea. I think that was a good idea. Now, depending where somebody's roster is, a 5-star crystal or 5-star shards really does nothing for them. But I don't think that's what that is meant for. That is not meant for somebody that that has most things done in the game. And not everything should be for everybody either. So I like that, how you've got different parts currently that are meant for different levels of the game. And the thing is, too, for some people, that challenge, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it presents a challenge, and that's good. Yeah. And I think that might be why there was nothing there for 6-star shards. Hopefully there are items where you can buy stuff with like a 4-star Nexus next month. Yeah, I didn't really read too much for what we can get. I'm assuming, and I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that it's basically the same idea as this month. You do stuff, you get objectives, you get some kind of currency, and then there's a way you could spend that currency to get items. Oh, which reminds me, I need to make sure that I use up all my snapshots. I think I still have like 3,000. So I have a few to use up still. Forger, how much, or if you're still there, how much of week 10 do you still have to get done? How many more paths do you have? Mm-hmm. Yeah, be the quickest one to get done. It will be the quickest. Four paths, gonna do 2 tomorrow. Work has been in the way. I'm off on the weekends. Okay. So I'm planning to do my last path tomorrow as well, but I'm kind of been thinking a little bit to just wait until their overall compensation is out. I don't think it will be until Monday or Tuesday. I think between whatever resources I currently have, what I'll be able to get from Halls of Healing tomorrow, and then the units, I think I'll be fine to get it done. But I don't know, man, because I could see them not having the compensation out until Tuesday or Wednesday morning. Actually, Wednesday. Yeah, no, I think I will get it done. Because I'm just thinking, like, they did say the end of the month, which Wednesday is the 1st. I could see them still having the compensation come out when monthly EQ resets on Wednesday. I could see them doing that. Remember when Luke Cage was bad? He's better now, I guess. He's not somebody you necessarily are happy to get, but he could do worse. I spent 797 units on the new side quest and didn't get it done. Oh dear. Which was there? How far did you get, Icy? What path did you do, Emma? Like, who did I use for the Emma path? I used Hitmonkey. That's Suicide's on, and I used Hitmonkey. And it costs, well, it actually ended up being the cheapest path. And I was expecting that and the Mysterio path, which is the last one I have. I was expecting those two to be the most expensive. So I'm hoping that that Mysterio goes the same way that Emma did, where it ends up being, one of the cheapest paths. I do think the Mysterio one is going to cost me more. Mysterio is going to cost me a bit, and I think Rogue is going to be rough. And then also just because of only 8 competence, so the Grandmaster fight is going to be longer. So the last fight, who are you using? Because for the last fight, if you had somebody who was slow, that would be your best bet. Somebody with slow or to counter, to counter the evades. Way to go, last path. You got this? Well, my unit's got it. My unit's got it. Used Archangel? Huh. Yeah, because he should have been okay for it, like just parry heavying. 4 or 5 star? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess this doesn't matter which way we go, does it? Not really. Yeah, I 5-star R3 SIG 200. Okay, so the SIG wouldn't really make too big of a difference. Because the SIG is just to, when you've got the neuros on, to reduce the ability accuracy of the opponent. So if you're just doing that parry heavy, then the evades are pretty irrelevant, really. Did you have somebody for Iceman? Somebody that was Cold Snap immune or Frostbite immune? I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up my water. Colossus. Okay. I'm going to try my R3 She-Hulk next when I get a revive. Okay. Is it only the Spidey that was costing you resources, or all along? Can't touch this. I'm going to do a level up. Be right back. All right. Solo, torch, everything else needed revives. Okay. Because if you have frostbite immune, oh, for Iceman, were you getting hit by his L1? Because I think his L1 is unblockable, right? Oh, but don't forget though, you have a month to do that, so there's no rush. Yeah, no, you've got plenty of time to get it done. Oh, 27 days, so like 26 days now. So if I were you, because you have a long time to do it, I wouldn't, like, in general, I'd only do rank ups when the level up event is on, and I try to do it where I do a rank up and level up when class advancement is on. But if you, I mean, you could have other champions that you want to rank up and level up or whatever, that's fine. But if you wait until the level up and you get to at least the 4th milestone, you're going to get units and you're going to get a revive. And you could also do the lower difficulties because there's no energy cost and there's no limit. There's no entry limit. So you could do the lower difficulties. Get familiar with the... Now, I don't know. I'm assuming the nodes get harder, obviously, as you go along. But you could get, familiar with the fights, familiar with the nodes. And then... closer to when it's about to be done, have a go again. Oh, jeez. L2 gonna do it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I don't think I'm gonna go through all 5 stars. I'm probably gonna do the R5s if they're available. We'll go through all of the 6 stars for sure. And what was I saying? I was saying 49, so that would be 4. So I should be able to get to about 45. Which is fine because my overall goal I think is going to be 55. So. And I'll probably end up having to finish off the basic and the summoner trials Sunday morning. Oh, this might not go. Okay, no, we're fine. Oh boy. Ooh, yeah, 5 stars, pretty much guaranteed to be awakened. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. Okay. I want to run an attack boost, but it's not going to make much impact right now. So it'd be kind of pointless. Oh, wait, I got unblockable. There we go. It's one way to get through things, right? Okay. Yeah. Main reason I'm pushing for exploration is 45,000 shards. That's a pretty heavy amount. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, if I get max milestones, I'll have 150 generic expiring. More chances to get dupes. Yeah. Do you have Seek Stones expiring currently? Why does today's stream feel different? Something is missing? Oh, probably because I'm not talking very much. Because there's not many people in chat, so I'm just concentrating on getting the arenas done. How you doing, Namit? How's your evening coming along? 75 SIGs in overflow? Okay. I think I had some from the first set for the milestone ones. And then I ended up using them. I used them on Sungshi. I put a couple into Cap IW. I think that was it. And now I'm right at 100. So I'll end up with at least 50 in overflow, maybe 75. And I don't have anybody really to put any more into. I could max out Cap IW, which would probably make the most sense. Hey Strums, how you doing? How's your Friday coming along? But yeah, there's nobody now. I keep putting off using these gems. But I think what I'm going to do when the new 6-star feature comes around, I'm hoping that Ghost, Nick Fury, or Archangel or Mega Red, I'm hoping somebody like that is in there, because those are all champions I'd like to get duped. I'd be able to put the Seek Stones to use for them. If not, then I'll probably use a gem on Nick and put, I don't know, at least enough Seek Stones so I don't have any in overflow, I suppose. I'm pure free-to-play player. Looks like you're well above me. I just duped my 5-star Sunspot, so that was nice. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so for about a year and a half, 2 years, I spent a fair bit. And then the last 2.5 years, I pretty much only spend for July 4th or Cyber Weekend. I spent for this previous spring cleaning and then spring cleaning last year. But like I don't buy calves. I'll use units for calves now and then, not very often. But yeah, for the most part, you're going to find like anybody who has spent or does spend in general, they will have a further progressed account than somebody who doesn't spend at all. There are absolutely... It also comes down to time, too. If you've got a ton of time, you can have your account pretty far ahead. But, yeah, I mean, that's... You're looking at having a lot of time on your hands. And if you've got a lot of time and you do a lot of arena, then yeah, you could get away with not really spending much money, but you'll have the units because of arena, so then you can buy items in the game if need be. Still waiting to dupe my Colossus. He's one of 4 maxed 5 stars. Nice. Yeah, Colossus is a good champion for sure. Brings a lot to the table for sure. Damage, immunities. Yeah. R5 dupe Ghosts, not good with Doom, Red Mag, CMM. R5 undupe Apocalypse, Kingpin. R4 dupe Black Widow Blade. Okay. Can you suggest a team for you for 626? Gonna give it a try again. Like you could just look up MCOC 626 and see what you see for videos. The only thing I would say, if you're going for like the initial completion, you're just going straight down the middle. If you have Sim Supreme and Cap IW, or the champion, you're pretty much set. Sim Supreme will get you up to the 10%, no problem. And Cap IW, he's great for the last 10%. You can use Sim Supreme for the last 10% as well. It's just, for myself anyways, I found Cap IW much better. I need to get some sleep. See you later, Solar. All right, Forger, have a good one. Have a good one. Others are Apocalypse, Medusa, and Crossbones. Yeah, but there's no, like, one-stop shop team necessarily, Namit. Now, your teams would change up a little bit when you start going on the paths, which limit you to who you can take. But yeah, a lot of Mystics are really good for the final champion fight. At least to get you to the 10%. Let's see here. All right, I'm not going to be able to parry her. So this should do her in, right? Yeah, there we go. Doom would probably be your best bet overall as well. He's going to be good. Yeah, and Doom is going to be good for that last 10% too. So yeah, Doom would be good for some of the path. They'll definitely be good for the champion. So he's going to do you. He's going to do you the best overall. Doom would be good for that Hyperion. The undupes, the Apocalypse dupe wouldn't really matter. Kingpin, he's better duped, but he'd be fine unduped. Deadly Origin. Blade, I don't know. Well, oh no. Blade would be good for Magic. So yeah, having Doom and Blade, that's two good options on your team. You could save Doom. You probably want to use Doom for Hyperion and then try to save him for the champion himself. Blade for Magic. Human Torch would be okay for the Iceman, because that will counter the Frostbite, which is going to be the worst part for Iceman. Or Cold Snap, whichever one it is. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? How you doing? I don't know if I had thing, would have been different. That's why I feel I need to get on ranking up my Magic. Yeah, she's pretty good. Slamon, how you doing? So are y'all done with week 10? I was planning to do my last path tomorrow, and I keep going back and forth whether or not I want to wait until next week for their compensation for the controls issue. I think I'm just going to get it done tomorrow, though. The reason I was kind of wanting to wait, though, is that if we get any revives and pots from the compensation, I won't really have anywhere to use them. So, but yeah, having them on hand won't be a bad thing. So, I think I will use Doom, Apocalypse R4, Human Torch, Red Mags, and CMM. Okay. So Magic would be a bit of a... I mean, you'll still be able to get her down, but you're going to be taking that limbo damage. CMM could work decently for Iceman, though. By the way, Crossbones is a great Spidey counter. After a few Fury buffs, he negates any evade. Yeah, and he does pretty decent damage too when he's got those Furies on him. Yeah, anybody who has ability accuracy reduction would work decently for evaders. Mole Man would be another good option there. Sun Shi would be a good option, or anybody with slow. Good to know. Yes. Hey. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. Human Torch will work for magic as she's Mystic. Yeah. Heading to sleep. All right, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, Human Torch will get her down quick. It's just a matter of, so long as she's not proccing Limbo, you should be okay. Yeah, and I guess he'll serve you for the 2 fights, right? For Iceman and Magic then? Yeah. And Void won't be too bad. Void, all you gotta do is just keep track of your combo. And you want to just hold off a little bit on your 10th combo until, or your 10th hit, just before the debuff is on you. And as long as you can time that well, that will be fine. Yeah, the path isn't too bad though. It's the champion fight that's the part that sucks. But if you've got Doom, it won't necessarily make it easy, but it will make it a lot easier than most other options. And Doom is pretty damn tanky, so he's going to do well for that 10% as well. I farmed 500 units in 1 day and a few hours without doing a lot of grind. Nice. Very good. I think I get about a little bit between 1,200 and 1,600 a week between arena and just milestones from objectives and stuff. Doom makes champion mindless. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could screw it up with anybody, but yeah, no. There's a bunch of mystic options that are really good for it. Doom's really good. Sim Supreme's really good. Claire's really good. Yeah. But a one-stop shop, yeah, Doom is probably your best option. Who the hell did I? Oh, yeah. I use Sim Supreme and Cap IW. With Sim Supreme, the phases don't matter. You get to your first L3 and that's it. You might need to do some L2 intercepting. But basically, you're just throwing L3 after L3. I think when I was doing that with Sim Supreme, I was getting through that. At least I was getting to the 10% within about 45 seconds after the first L3. Because yeah, that was basically the only thing to do. Once you get to the first L3, that was it. The match was over. So, what are the three? So the 3 new 6 stars for the Cap Crystals next month: Iceman, Ghost Rider, and Hyperion. which one of the three would you be most looking forward to Slay 1? I don't know if we'll see any of them in Arena. Maybe between September and October. I don't know if we would see all. Yeah, maybe I could see all three between September and October. But the Hyperion Arena, that is going to go high. Hyperion, yeah, I think most people, unless somebody unless they really like Ghost Rider or something like that. But I think usefulness. Yeah, Hyperion as a 6-star could be. Well, I mean, even as a 5-star, depending where you are in the game, is pretty game changing. But as a 6-star, dude, it's going to be interesting. I'd really like to see the regen on an R3 or R4. Oh man, an R4 Hyperion? That'd be crazy. Damn crazy. Actually, if I were to get him as a 6-star, I would definitely take him to R2 pretty quick. And I would do some ROL farming. Because I used to do... I didn't go... No, I'd go kind of far, I guess, with the 5-star. Until Aegon, he was probably my fastest option. And then once I got Aegon, I started using Aegon for that, and then got CGR. But yeah, Hyperion would get through there pretty quick. Yeah, that arena is going to be... I definitely wouldn't be doing that round 1. I'd want to have an idea what I'd be needing to aim for. And if round 1 was reasonable, like between 135 to 150, I could see possibly making a go at round 2. I know I'd be using units though. No question about it. I think he's the only character I can think of for the 6-star featured arena that I would consider doing that grind for. The only other things I could see possibly would be a dupe on Nick or a dupe on Hyperion won't go too high, only like 200 million cut off. No, I think the really big, the really high cutoffs are going to be when it comes to prestige. Yeah, if we see somebody that's top 3 prestige, we're probably going to be back into the 180s and stuff. Hyperion most excited for, hands down. Yeah, I think that's the case. It's going to be with most people. Ghost Rider, I'd be interested to see as a 6-star though as well. That wouldn't be too bad because pairing him with CGR. The only thing is then you have to be cautious of your first combo with CGR. Ghost Rider's out of meta, I suppose. Yeah, but as a 6-star, that could change things. And his healing is very accessible, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think he'd probably be taken along as a synergy main. That's going to shake things up, though. Oh, the Hyperion, more so. Oh, actually, talking about that, I just realized. Oh no, I guess I'm doing my crystal openings on Sunday. So yeah, whatever those calves I have, I'll be opening then. And I'm thinking that if we see Blade as a 6-star, that will be in February. Oh. Am I going to get him low enough where an L2 can finish him off? Well, it doesn't matter now because he's going to be done. Done. You're grinding? Very good. What are you grinding, Born? Are you doing arena? Get my... Oh, I still got a fair bit to go. Oh, are you... No, you're still... Are you still streaming? Yeah, you're still live. Okay. You look like you're putting a lot of thought into something there, Born. I need to keep streaming because if I stop, I'm going to go to sleep. And I want to get through at least my 6 stars. Okay. Opinion on preview system? I don't want it. That's my opinion. And honestly, I think it's a bad idea for them to try to implement something like that now. I think it's the concept of it is neat and useful, but I think when you consider that the game in general is broken, not working, adding more complexity to it is not a good idea. And we'll see that go live Monday or Tuesday. And I guarantee we're going to have problems. Now, hopefully those problems are resolved in a day or just a couple hours. But they never introduce anything new and have it go, the introduction goes smoothly. So, yeah, Monday or Tuesday, 11 a.m. my time when the update goes live or around there. We're probably going to have an emergency maintenance for however long. but the concept of it, sure, is cool. But I do not want them to introduce it. I realize it's going to happen, but I really don't want to be introduced currently. So it's going to cause new issues, but I think it's also going to make resolving the current problems more difficult for them. I think out of anything that was posted today, like in regards to that, the side quest, non-side quest, or whatever, I think the biggest thing that people took home with the info today was 6-star Hyperion. Oh, fix the damn lagging issue before anything else at the moment? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think introducing stuff like this, it's just going to make things worse. I don't know how much worse it can get. Well, no, it can get worse. It can definitely get worse. I'm not too sure if maybe that's if because like it looks to me as though September and October are basically just going to be October will be a continuation of September. So I'm not sure if that is their attempt at like creating less content to work on the problems. The only thing is, I would assume that the idea of the continuation and the non-side quest, I think that goes back further than when the current control issues started. So yeah, I don't think that's why we're seeing that. Sandy, how you doing? How is your Saturday morning coming along? My alliance was a gold 2, rank 1470. We won a war and got to gold 3, rank 128. So you're going in the wrong direction after a win, eh? You better mind your words. Don't dare to challenge kebab. They can easily make things worse. I suppose so, can't they? Yeah. Yeah. My evening's coming along. I'm getting tired, but I want to get through these 6 stars at least before I head to bed. I'm going to get through the 6 stars and then get through the R5s. And that should have me at about 45, between 45 and 46 million, which, yeah, that would be a good place to stop. Then tomorrow I'll do a run through of the basic arena with the 5 stars, a run through of the featured arena with the 6 stars. I think those two should be pretty much done with that. I'm at 2 million and 6-star shards, 1 and 2-star, more 3 days to go. Yeah. Dude, I'm going to be working on that Sunday morning, and then throughout the day, Sunday and Monday morning, probably. But yeah, what a pain. Oh. I haven't done an entire run through of my 2 stars yet. So, still something I need to do. Actually, the only star level that regularly run through for arenas is the 6 stars. I don't even run through all the 5 stars usually. Only when I'm going for a champion. But normal arena grinding, no. What will I do with units spend on worse offers? Uh-huh. That offer they had today wasn't too bad, actually, with the T5B frags and the T2A. I think it was $13, and you could buy it 6 times. The value is not bad. Well, when you compare it to other offers they've had similar, it's definitely not something I'm taking advantage of. But if somebody were feeling the need to spend money on the game, that would not be a bad time to do so. Yeah, it's good. That value is horrible? Let's see. For $14? No, that's not bad. I don't think you would have ever seen those items for less. The T2A. Now, the one thing that is a bit silly, the T5B frag should have been at least a quarter, because it's a little less than a quarter. So, because what would it be? It would be what 12 so? No, a little less than 12. Yeah. But for $14, if you need a T2A, basically one and a third T5B for $100, if you're buying all of them, yeah. But that isn't for the T5B. That's more for the T2A, right? I think they might, because they do that often, where they name the offer. Yeah, see? So they name the offer the T5 Catalyst, so the T5B, but the actual value is the T2A. We have seen fully formed for 13. Really? Okay. Oh, for July 4th Cyber Weekend kind of stuff, right? 900 units, 3K, 5-star, 50,000 gold, and 45. Okay, as for other offers. Yeah, I mean, I'm not buying it, but like I said, I'm not spending any more money in the game in general. But if somebody were looking to pick that stuff up, although T2A, I don't know if you'd really ever really want to spend money, because we get one a month from the calendar. We get some from EQ. It kind of depends too how often you're doing rank ups. So, did you open Thronebreaker uncollected or basic arena crystals? So right now I'm opening 10 million Thronebreaker, only because I want to make a video on opening 10 million Thronebreaker over a period of time. For myself, so far, it's not, the Thronebreaker is not the way to go at all. So like I record my battle chip openings, but I also kept track of a bunch of YouTube ones. And for the YouTube ones, I think I'm at 300 million battle chips in total, I think, close to that. Well, Slaymon, if you don't find the offer valuable, then don't buy it. But for somebody else, they might find it valuable. But yeah, like I said, I don't think buying T2A makes much sense, because we get one from the calendar, we get some from EQ, you can get some from Glory if you want to spend your Glory that way. But yeah, for somebody else, that might be, just what they need to take somebody to R3 or something. And for $14, if that's what it's going to allow you to do, Well, I think that would be 10 US or 12. Gotta go. See ya. All right, Namit. Have a good one. So how much crystals? 100 for 10 million? What do you mean? So when I've been, so let's see, I started opening the Thronebreaker in July, for where I've been trying to keep track, doing a million at a time to end up doing a video of 10 million over a period of time. And the best I've gotten so far was 1875. And usually for uncollected, for a million, I'm expecting 2,000. So it's not a lot less, but it is still less. And once I'm done with this video, I definitely won't be opening Thronebreakers at a million anymore. I might save up to like 5 million or 10 million and then open Thronebreaker, but anything less, I would not open Thronebreaker. If I had a million battle chips and I absolutely wanted to open them, then I would open uncollected. For one Thronebreaker crystal, 500,000. 500. No, that's not true. Hang on. Because 10, so 50,000. Yeah, one Thronebreaker is 50,000 battle chips. Oh dear. Not good. But the thing is, too, the Thronebreaker, you've got the opportunity for the 6-star Punisher. Not that that is a make or break, but hey, an opportunity for a free 6-star, basically, right? Along with, getting energy fills, getting units, getting gold. So, and higher chances at getting the 5-star Punisher. So, what's funny? When I started doing the recordings of the 1 million battle chip openings of Thronebreaker, the very first million I opened, I got 5-star Punisher. I think you can open 200 currently. So right now I'd be able to open two Thronebreaker crystals. Let's see. But I'll save to a million again, and then record it for the video. I need to. So I've done 5 so far, and so I've got 5 more to go. Damn, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to open on Sunday. It's gonna take a while. Thronebreaker Arena. Yeah, so 1 crystal is 50,000. And 10 is 500. Yeah. One Thronebreaker, yeah. So 1 Thronebreaker crystal is 50,000, but you can open them in batches, or you can buy them in batches of 10, which would be the 500,000. Let's go with this. You can open 20, I think, for 10 million. I opened 70 uncollected crystals. Okay. So at 50,000 per crystal, 20 would be worth a million battle chips. You're back, are you, Mr. Bourne? Very good. I'm almost done. Almost done with the 6 stars, and then we got 1 run of the R5s. That will be that. Man, wake up and do it all over again. Exciting times. Got average units. Yeah, I like. You can get lucky with battle chips for units, but yeah, I wouldn't really expect it. I'd like to get to 30,000 for Cyber Weekend. We'll see. It's not that far. Well, September, October, it's the end of November, so 3 months away, basically. . 1,700 units, almost in 70 crystals. Okay. Okay, so I said between 44 and 46, right? Yeah, so we're going to get a little bit over 44 with the... No, I said between 45 and 46. So we're going to get a little over 44 with the 6 stars. And then we'll be able to put up another million with the R5. So, okay. So just over 45. Is Pig good? Spider-Ham? Yeah, he's not bad. The big thing with him is his Power Sting. And I think he's the only character on his own that can inflict it without throwing a special. Mr. Fantastic paired with Doc Ock or She-Hulk will allow you to apply the Power Sting whenever you debuff the opponent, or Yellow Jacket when you use your L1. But Spider-Ham is the only character that doesn't rely on a synergy and doesn't rely on a special to apply a Power Sting. I don't know. There's something about him, just the animation of him I don't care for, but his abilities are decent. I think I still can't get over how when he was first introduced, just having him on your team and trying to play him would crash your game. So R5 candidate? Yeah, could be. Could be. I don't know if he'd really be somebody that you would use regularly to get through stuff, because he doesn't have any immunities. He's not very tanky. But if ever there's a place where you need a Power Sting, he would... So, actually, you know what? Because he would be very niche in where you would want to utilize him. So he's not somebody you're going to utilize a ton. So at R4 would probably be... Yeah, have him at R4. And then if you found you wanted to use him on a normal basis, then take him to R5. But he wouldn't be necessarily somebody I would start out with intending to take to R5. Isn't he immune to degen? You have to work him up to it, though. It's not like as soon as the fight starts. I think Mr. Negative... I'm not sure if Mr. Negative... I think Mr. Negative might be the same, where it's a kind of you have to work your way up to it. But yes, Spider-Ham can be immune to degen. But degen, you don't really see that often. Like bleed and poison, you see far more often. I have him at R3, I think. I think he's at R3. If I were to get him as a 6-star, though, I'd probably take him to R2. I have a Domino at R4, she R5. I think if you have Apocalypse and you can make her a horseman, R5 would make more sense, but she's not somebody that would be like an automatic R5 necessarily, especially when you consider the amount of really good mutants. And yeah, so you wouldn't necessarily want to put the resources toward her when there are other mutants. Have Apocalypse at R5, maybe pair and make her a horseman. Yeah, she's quite a bit better as a horseman. I mean, every mutant is, but Domino feels a lot stronger as a horseman. Let's go with that. So I have Domino at R5 and R3. R5, because I got her not as soon as she came out, but pretty close to when she came out. And I used her. Oh, I had her on defense, on war defense, and that was why I took her to R5. And I took her to R3 mainly just because I had a lot of mutant resources, and at the time my mutant roster was by far the weakest 6-star roster. Mystic might have been pretty weak at the time too, but yeah, I didn't have an excess of Mystic resources, but I had an excess of mutant resources, and yeah, it was basically either her or Old Man Logan. So I decided to go with Domino. And if I had other options at the time, I wouldn't have taken her to R3. But I'm pretty happy that I've got her at R3. I don't use her a ton, but I do use her now and then for the Mutant Quest for monthly EQ. Who is the rarest champion? Probably Weapon X, because the only way you can obtain him was through a legend run of Act 6 or 7-1 and 7-2, and now you can't obtain him anymore because there's no more legends runs for the Act content. So for 6, you would have had one for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's, and you could only have, it was only the top 100. So it's just over 600 people that would have been able to obtain him, and even less because some people that would have got him the first time would have done another run to dupe him, meaning that somebody else wouldn't have got him for the first time. So less than 600 people have him. So he would probably be the rarest. Other than that, maybe Thanos, because you only get him, 6-star Thanos, because you can only obtain him from the gifting event. So between those two, I don't know if Thanos and Kang, 6-star, were the same drop rates. I think Thanos may have been lower than Kang, but I'm not sure. Those three would be the rarest. And I would think Weapon X even more so. Because yeah, it's less than 600 people. Whereas Thanos and Kang, there is no limit to how many people could get it. It's just the chance at getting it is very low. But if you spend enough, or if enough people spend enough, then you're going to see it. Whereas as it is right now, there's no way to get Weapon X. It's rare to awaken Nick. And champion, as I feel, is hard to get still. He is useless without... No, Nick is... He's far better awakened, but you can absolutely use him unawakened. Now he's not going to get his second life, so yeah, you've only got one chance. But he's still going to do a ton of damage with his bleeds. If you wanted his utility, you could pair him with Heimdall and Angela, and then you could start off the fight with an indefinite fury, meaning your tactical charges are paused, so you can get the different benefits of your tactical charges. But yeah, he's far better awakened. One of the things with Nick though too is he's got some really nice synergies, which that doesn't. I mean, you just need him on the team and then have the synergy partner. So because that's where I use him more than anything else actually. I use him with Deadpool X-Force for the synergy to drop off a debuff and then heal up your champion. Gold pool crystals offer gold pool rate 0.10, but I got it. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna open. I've got a few gold pool crystals to open on Sunday, along with all my other gold crystals. Gold crystals and some PHCs. Probably about 2 million PHC shards I'll be opening. So I'm going to see if I can get to 210 million. I think I'm at 140. I'm either at like 152 or 149 currently. I'm going to see if I can add another 50 to 60 to 50 to 60 million. Tried in RL Winter Soldier, but it's not multiplied. Like you get 8 charges at second life, but here we get 4 only. Damage is good. So you get charges on by doing your L1, and then when you've got a Fury on you, your tactical charges don't expire. So when you're in your second life, you have a Fury. Rar, how you doing? Just opened 5-star crystal from the special calendar thing and got Punisher. Got punished 2099. I hate this game. James, how you doing? Yeah, dem to breaks, eh? We got a that's what you're talking about, the calendar. But we also got a 5-star from that extra event thing today too. If you did the 3 fights for that on the maximum difficulty. Got Vision, Arcus, and Terrax. I think both Cosmic. I'm happy on Dupe Dice. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I think Arcus is kind of interesting. I've never used either of them. But Arcus is, yeah. I like his power gain. I don't like playing against it, but... Wow. Ooh, I got lucky there, didn't I? I absolutely did. Yep. Punisher 2099. I want him as a 6-star. He is so underrated. I like him very much. Okay. Got 5-star Hyperion for the first time. Well, congratulations. It's a nice pull. He's not the most complex champion, but he's a fair bit of fun to play. So today we get one more 5-star from the calendar. I didn't open the game. Yeah, so we get one from the calendar today. And then we got another event. And on the max difficulty, you can get a fully formed 5-star crystal and 2,500 5-star shards. And yeah, let's go with this. Oh, look at that. Big surprise. So, James, do you think you'll rank him up, or do you think with the 6-star Hyperion coming with the Cav Crystals next month, do you think you would hold off on ranking up the 5-star? Let's see. I think I should have... the calendar 5-star and the yeah, okay. So the two unopened are the calendar 5-star, and then the one from that little extra side quest thing. Ooh, science combat. Oh, event question. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do a little bit of that before I get off on this when I'm done the stream. Yeah, because I was just going to finish running the R5s and then that was going to be it, but I could do a bit of auto fighting, I suppose, for that. Yeah, we'll do that. So I think I might be a bit too tired to do uncollected. I have to do something where I need to concentrate. It might not go. It might not go well. I'll probably rank him. He'd be a lot easier to awaken for me, and I wouldn't get access to the 6-star until he entered the basic anyway. It's a good point. Well, but it, I mean, because there is going to be the potential from the featured calves or the side quest. I don't know how to put it. The calf crystals that we'll get next month. There'd be the opportunity from getting him there as a 6-star. I don't think he'd be a bad option to have as a 5 and a 6 though. So, other than like if you're limited on resources, yeah. I always forget that Korg will counter voids debuffs. That's not bad, eh? Like they apply and they're gone just like that. I forgot those weren't for money calves. Maybe I'll hold off until I get all of those opened. Yeah. I mean, you could still take the 5-star. You could still max them out, but like I said, if you're don't have the resources, yeah, maybe hold off and see. Because the thing is, like, there's really nothing that he is necessarily like a must-have, Hyperion. There is definitely stuff that if you do have him, he'll be good for. There's other options too. So it wouldn't necessarily be like a Ghost or a Sim Supreme or Quake kind of thing where, you want that character to get through a path or whatever. But even so, having him as an option would definitely be nice. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think of this, but I used to use him in incursions a fair bit. I could see having him at R2, taking him into incursions again. Oh dear. Raymond, how you doing? Who you use incursions? I usually go between Corvus or Aegon. Yeah, I'm pretty consistent between switching between those two. Now and then, I'll use CGR. I've been taking Sung Shi in a couple times. And I've had Warlock and Gilly. but most frequently Corvus and Aegon. If I'm trying to get to zone 10 for sector 8, it will be Aegon usually. And if I'm going for 10 zones in sector 7, Corvus is usually the best bet. It's funny though, because it's definitely changed over time. I went in with Hyperion a lot initially, and then I ended up going with Captain Marvel a lot. And then once I got Aegon to R3, he was pretty much I didn't do them unless he was off cooldown. And then I had Corvus at R3 and then rotated between the two of them. And if I'm doing Sector 7 or just 5 zones of Sector 8, I'll try different things. But if I just want it to be over quickly, then Corvus or Aegon. Doing great, just woke up. Very good, very good. I use Corvus, Ghost, and Quake. Okay. Oh, I do take Clarion sometimes. Yeah, I take Clarion mainly just for the benefit of fighting villains. I kind of want to take Apocalypse, but I don't know what team, how I would go about that. Like maybe Apocalypse, X-23, make her a horseman, swap out Cable, and I don't know who I would bring in instead. You know what I could do? I hadn't really thought of that. So start off with Apocalypse, X-23, and Cable. Do the first fight with Apocalypse, make X-23 a horseman, take out Cable, and bring in Professor X. That might be something, actually. Last time my friend reached floor 10 with Archangel and Apocalypse. Yeah, I've seen people use Archangel as a horseman. The only thing with X-23, like what I'm thinking for her, is because I'm thinking for her regen mainly. The only thing is, unless the fight is relatively long, the regen isn't really going to be a factor. Because for her regen to really kick in, you need to have her with a fair bit of power. And but with having her and Professor X on the team, it will reduce the potency of a poison on you. And then having her as a horseman, she'll be 100% bleed resistant. So at the beginning of the fight, she'll be healing up because of the bleed, and the poison will have less effect. So a little bit of a convoluted way to go. Although by the second zone, you could have it all set up. Archangel is a horseman with a toxic advance. Yeah, he's pretty good as a horseman. He gets through stuff pretty quick. Pretty quick. Oh, so I only have 2 more matches with R5s. All right. Wait. Oh dear. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, that's one way to get things done. Alan, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing okay. Getting kind of tired. It's bedtime. Past bedtime. Who's this girl on my left with 158 million? Well, that's Peni Parker. That's my prediction for her as a 6-star. And then I'm guessing around 52 million to get her as a 5-star. I'll be putting up about 55 or a little bit more than 55, trying to get her as a 5-star. Mainly just to use some tech resources. 5 stars I only take to rank 3, and I don't really use. Well, yeah, I don't use them outside of arena. Well, no. Yeah, okay. Because if I get him to get to an L2, I should be able to end the fight. Six stars are available? Yeah, dude. You've been away from the game? That's been since April, I think. I think it was April. April or May. When they changed up the arenas, where we've only got 3 now. The Summer Trials, where you use 3 and 4 stars. And then your 6-star basic and featured. Let's see, I think it's April. No, May. May 13th was the first time. So since May, you've been able to get 6 stars from Arena. Okay, and L2 should finish this off, right? Yes. Cool. Haven't played for a long time since the newest story chapter. Ah, okay. All right, so this will be the last match with the final R5. Then let's use up a little bit of energy, get some points for event quest completion. Yeah, cool. 6 to 8 months that you haven't played. Okay, it's a while. So that might be the biggest game change. We've seen a few things added to the game, like we have the Karina challenges. Yeah, I think that would probably be the biggest change in the game. They revamped the war rewards. Nothing's really changed for AQ. So yeah, it's probably the change to Arena that would be really the only noticeable difference. We've had obviously new champions, some champion updates, but as far as the game itself, it's just the Arena that would have really changed in that amount of time. Any new Marvel games? So there's Future Revolutions, and then there's something Midnight Suns, I think, that's supposed to be out next year. But other than that, I don't. But I don't really pay attention to the games in general, really. So I would not be the person to ask. I did see the trailer for the Midnight Suns. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Let me see if that is what it's called. Yeah, Marvel's Midnight Suns. That trailer looks pretty cool. Here, I'll post the URL for it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's the
We got
URL.
him.
Is Revolution similar to MCOC? I don't think no, it's not. No. It looks more like MROC. But I don't know. Like, to me, it looks like MROC, but I don't think that's necessarily the style of it. Alan and Carr, thank you for the follow. Didn't have my headphones on, so I didn't get the notification. There's some major bugs with the controls currently. Yeah, there's always major bugs stuff. Yeah, but that's not an intentional thing for the game. But yes, that is definitely something noticeable that has changed. It's more like Future Fight. Okay, so let's see here. I think actually, oh, I need to finish this off before I can do anything else, anyways. I could just quit out and pick up the other energy field. No. I'll finish this off. I don't think it's going to be a good idea for me to play uncollected. Yeah, this is the only fighting game I've ever played on mobile. And outside of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, this is probably the only fighting game I've ever played. Oh, I played oh, what the hell was that called? Final Fight. I played Final Fight. That was usually in arcades though. But yeah, I haven't played many fighting games at all. Okay. All right. While the game comes back up, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I am. George, how you doing? How's your Saturday morning, late Friday night going along? Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah, uncollect is not going to be good. I didn't think you would be here right now, nor did I. I thought I'd be in bed by now. But here I am. And really, I should go to bed after this, but I'm going to put up a few points in event quest completion. We'll see if I can get through uncollected without being too bad. So just because I'm going to get power slower here, I'm going to use most of my judgments up early. Oh, come on. So that when I go to use the power gain, it will last longer if he's going to let me. Dude! Come on! There we go. Mm-hmm. Now, all that waiting just to get hit, eh? Okay. Let's see how it is. It's all good. It's all good. What time is it for me? It is 12:40 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. Carrying Doc Ock's dash attack at some weird timing. No, it's not the timing currently. It's me being tired. Which, yeah, this is going to make uncollected pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't have very much time to get this done. I think... Oh, I didn't realize I had... Okay, no, that's not too much more for uncollected, actually. That's not... Yeah, that's not too bad at all. I don't know if there's any team in particular I'd want to use. The fights aren't going to be that long. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I definitely want him. And let's go with that. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead with this. This should work out okay. Oh, well, first fight is immune, so you don't need cable. Yeah, there's no need to bring... Attacking in that game power during... Still don't need cable, though. It's fine. Could bring Diablo or Can't Die. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to find something to get through here quick, though. And Domino as a horseman will do that. Oh, this is even... Okay, okay. I gotta go. I need sleep, but it was good being here for the 5 minutes that I was here. All right, George. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Have a good one. So let's have her as a horseman. Now let's see if I can do a 9-hit combo. I don't even know if I can right now. Oh, maybe. Okay, cool. And the L1 if we need it. Okay, cool. What? Wait, how come? I have no idea why she didn't stay stunned there. That was interesting. So we use an energy refill because we've got a bunch for once. We won't be starting this one off with a parry. Don't think this will do him in. No. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Domino taking care of business. Okay. So I'll probably do one more path after this and then call that a time. The MCOC synergy increases her debuff duration, correct? Yes. So that's what allows me to do the 9-hit combo. And then for this one, we will activate White Mag's pre-fight so that we can keep Mr. Daredevil parried or stunned. Yeah, I find the MCOC one actually better than the Red Hulk. I mean, the Red Hulk one is great for the Incinerate, but yeah, I prefer that. And MCOC and Red Hulk together are good because then the Incinerates will last longer on the heavy. But yeah, if you're going to pick just one, I think the MCOC one is the way to go. Oh crap, I don't remember what all she's got. Oh dear. That we should be okay. Oh right, I know what it is. Yeah. So I need to heavy in order to get... Let's see if we can finish this with an L2. Probably. Yeah, okay, cool. Notice you can down a heavy and then dash in for a 5-hit combo with the increased duration. Yeah, you can do a heavy. Yeah. Yeah, if you're running Red Hulk, then it would make sense. If not, you don't. Yeah, I mean you could still do it. It's just that with Red Hulk, then you're going to get the Incinerate without. Hey, did I complete? No, I don't think so. Ah, yeah. Okay. So we still have at least one, right? Yeah. So, Okay, so for this one, let's change that up a little bit. Domino will probably still be fine and probably be faster, but let's just change this a bit. because we will go to using... we could still have Domino, actually. No. We don't necessarily need... I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, okay. What was it? C? Yeah. Okay, so we got C and... No, just C. Okay. But I think, actually, you know what, though? With Red Hulk, that would probably be better to do it that way. Do the heavy and then do the 5-hit overall. Rather than the 9. Although with the 9, though, you're probably getting to your L1 pretty early. So if your L1 could finish it off, then you might be better off to do the 9-hit. Is the disorder? Oh, is it not lasting long enough to become immune? Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool. So I need you to throw your L1. Man, no. And I think what I'm going to do... Either way, this is going to be kind of slow going. Yeah, we should be able to get most of the charges back by the time it would matter. Okay. I only need 1 or 2 fights with Professor X to make this... Yeah, okay, this is going to be fine. If this was Cavalier, it might be a bit more difficult. Okay, so 1 more fight with Professor X should be enough. And then we should be at the point where we're going to get enough healing to be sustained. Oh, you know what? Damn it. This was silly. I'm not getting what I wanted from this because I needed X23 to get the poison reduction. Oh well. So really, using Professor X now is pointless. Oh well. I think it's X23 and who else is it with? Yeah, X23, Wolverine, or Colossus. Well, that was pointless. Back to Apocalypse. We should heal up whatever we lost out on from the first fight. So we're at 91. And they're at 97. Okay. Yeah, so if I had... X23, I'd be healing up with the poison. And right now, instead, it's just evening out. But was there another path I could do, or is this the? Okay, I think this was the final path. Yeah, got a few in overflow, so. This should do it, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Got the job done. Hoping to be able to get to an L2 close to him switching over, but okay. There we go. The amount of times I've brought white mags for something in particular and then I forget to use him when I get to the fight that I need him. Oh dear, that happens so often. Oh, I better remember about the heavy. There we go. And that should be all she wrote. Cool. R3 Apocalypse? Yes. Yes, Mr. R3. I think he's going to probably be my first R4. It would be between him or maybe some Shade. But I see Apocalypse, even though I might not play him all the time, I'm probably more likely to have him on the team. Okay, so let's do this one again with Domino. But we'll go with both of her. Ooh-wee. It'll just take a little bit longer to make her a horseman. That's fine. Okay. Taking yours to R3 for Thronebreaker? Nice. That's definitely one where it's not a hard decision. Not a hard decision at all. Ooh, I'm not going to actually get to use Domino much here. No, no, it should be okay. Dude, that's got to be pretty decent though. Like having somebody that you're going to take to R3 for Thronebreaker, and it's not one of those where like, oh, I really want to be Thronebreaker, but all of my choices are total crap. Protector Special 2 deals more. Okay. I'm not even going to get to his L2. Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing. How long ago did you pull him? I got him during the spring cleaning because I had selected. Did I go? Yeah, I went both the mutant class Nexus and the Mystic, and I got and that's where I got Apocalypse the first time. Actually, the 2 times I pulled Apocalypse were from class Nexus. But it's so cool to have a champion that as soon as you got him, your entire class gets better. Got him on spring cleaning as well? Okay. So when we had well, actually, I didn't even buy that early featured last Cyber Weekend, but when the featured 6-star crystal from Cyber Weekend that went live in December, I think I opened 8, and that's who I wanted was Apocalypse. But that was really the only champion I wanted. I ended up I got Ghost, CGR, iHulk from it, so it worked out well, but it still felt like kind of a loss because I didn't get Apocalypse. Oh dear. And it's funny because at the time I really only wanted him due to the Horseman synergy. It wasn't even to have him for himself. And then when we had the Gauntlet, I used him, and that's where I realized just how crazy he is. He was so good for the Gauntlet. Wait, is that 4? That should be 4 charges now, right? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's have Domino have a go. Domino. Oh, interesting. Oh, just barely, eh? Okay. Oh, no, I could probably... Yeah, okay. How much progress has been made in regards to... How's your Saturday morning coming along, Toxic? So let me try this. I think this might be how I would need to do this. Yeah, okay. End it with a heavy. Oh, dang. Somebody's in a rush. I've wanted Apocalypse since the beginning. One of my favorite characters outside of this game. Happy to see him be incredible for this game. Cool. Toxic got a new 5-star? Nice. Gambit is not a bad character to get at all. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go with a full refill this time. Yeah, Gambit's not a bad character and he's fun. I think I can end this with the L1. Yeah. Okay. Riley, how you doing? You're new to the channel or are you new to the game? I just pulled my first 5-star today. It was a Moon Knight. Alright. Well, not necessarily the best, but not the worst. Gotta start somewhere. Are you liking the game so far? Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna get the... This is gonna be interesting. Not gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away with it here. Let's see. I want a Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the way that works, though. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to be able to... Well, I'm too far, aren't I? Oh, no. This should do her in, though, so it should be okay. It's not the best, but I love Moon Knight. Oh, that's cool. And there's also the TV series or the movie coming up too, right? I have a rank 4 Corvus, 4-star. He's a pretty good character. Rank 4 Mordo, and he is a 4-star. You stream MCOC as well? Okay, cool. See if I can find... Oh, you're really new to streaming. Very good. Alright, well, you got a new follow. Very good. How often do you stream? I think you can do heavy before the full combo. I run max of whatever mastery that increases stun duration. A full... Wait. You can heavy before the full. It might be due to how close I am to them. You stream once every 2-ish day. Okay, cool. Let's try though. Let's see. Because we have 1 energy, so hey, we have to put it to use, right? And yeah, we just need those two. Okay. So it would be... Oh no, you know what? I think... Yeah, that might be what it is. No, it shouldn't be. Let's see. It reduces damage by 15% if contact has been made. Inflict a stun debuff for 1 second. Stun duration increases by up to 0.5 seconds with perfect block chance. So that's where we are now. So we'll be up to... Yeah, so that's probably why. Because also I don't have perfect block. So that's probably what it is. Yeah, I would guess that's why you'd be able to get it at the beginning. I'm on Act 3.3. Thanks for following. Good. How many crystals do you have unopened? You want to see them all? Wow, damn, son. I'm going to open a bunch on Sunday. Well, the gold crystals, and I'm going to open some PHC crystals, but yeah, I've got quite a few gold crystals, like 2,600 of the uncollected. I think I have close to 3,000 altogether for gold crystals. Got some of the gold pool crystals. Oh, I guess a little over 3,000. 1,400 of, almost 1,500 of the regular gold. 146 greater. And then I'm gonna probably open 2 million of the PHC ones, I think. So open all 38,000? Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. That would take a long damn time. Oh my lord. What's your favorite champion? Probably. There's not one in particular, but probably CGR, Sun Shi, or Clairvoyant. I also really like Apocalypse, and I really like Omega Red as well. But Sun Shi and CGR I like playing just because you need to change up what you're doing depending on what you want to achieve. So I like that. You're always thinking as you're playing them. It can be repetitive if you're using the same combo, but you could mix up your combo per fight to get different results. So I quite like that. Open the gold pool? No, I'm not opening any crystals currently. I will be opening crystals on Sunday though. Sunday. You might go live soon? Damn, what time is it for you, Riley? Your favorite is Aegon? Yeah, he was my favorite for a while. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's because of the perfect block and not having parry maxed out. Well, okay, that one got lucky because he ran into me. So, or no, you were saying to do the parry at the start of the fight, right? And then going in? Oh, okay. No, it's doable. It's just going to be, the window is pretty let's see. Might be that I need him up against the wall to get, no? Okay. Yeah, okay. Although I did get it that one time. I'm not sure why the one time I got it and not the others. Let's see if I can get to an L2. You're in the UK. Oh, okay. So yeah. Or mid-morning for you then. Yeah. So he should still be stunned. Excellent. Excellent. That's actually a little bit quicker than I was expecting to get through this. And this should do him in. Yeah, okay, cool. I am in Western Canada. Canada. Okay. Well, that is it for me. It is 1:11 a.m. for me. And that is it for... how long until you're going to be live, Riley? Roughly. Yeah, I think the perfect block gives just long about to guarantee it. Yeah, that's probably what it is. You're in California, Toxic? Okay. Very good. You're going to go live after the stream? Well, if you're going to go live now, I'll wait a bit and we can raid you. If you want. But if you're going to be a bit longer than that, then I'm going to head to bed. Oh, I should actually... No. No. Science combat, that's fine. Not getting points. That's quite okay. All right. So, yeah, I still got a fair bit. No. Okay, I only have this one quest to do for Uncollected. And then I think this is going to be the first month in a long time where I am not going to get Master Explored. Yeah, this is going to be the first time in a while. And the way it's looking like next month is shaping up, could be the same thing for that too. Ooh, let's see if I can do anything here. Oh wow. You could sacrifice Venom. No. Please bleed immune. No. Yeah. And we don't have... Oh, I don't even think we have anybody with white mags for the pre-fight, do we? No. No. Yeah. How did you complete the Sinister Six challenge? Just playing the game, basically. Yeah. So I do a ton of arena, so it's things like that. They just get done by doing arena matches, really. But for the most part, yeah, in general, just playing the game, you get stuff like that done. You're live right now. All right, let's see if I see you there. Wait, that's because I followed you, so I should see. Maybe it just takes a minute for it to update. Let's see. Is that the name that you're on here right now? Is that what you stream as? Or do you have a different account for streaming? Because when I look, it doesn't show you as being live. Okay. But it might just take a minute or so for it to actually show up too sometimes. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to get the 6-star shard celebration done tomorrow evening, Sunday morning. But I don't know if I'm gonna get to the oh, you're on MCOC. Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were streaming on Twitch. Okay. Oh, I see. So what are you streaming on Twitch or on something else then? Or is that... Maybe I'm just I'm too tired. Too tired or too old. Or both. And yeah, I'm going to have to do a fair bit in Summer Trials tomorrow. But I'll probably do that when I'm watching TV. And I think maybe 1.5 runs of 5 stars in the basic should get me 8 million. And then probably 1 full run. No, 1 and a bit runs of the 6 stars will finish me off for the featured arena. You're streaming on Twitch or are you streaming on something else? Because, yeah, I don't see you live on Twitch. Check one more time. Yeah, it's not showing you live on Twitch, but we'll try it another time. But that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.